Hi viewers, you are welcome to my another class where I will discuss about the applications of a determinant. I have already discussed about the definition of determinant and the different properties. Now today I will discuss about the different applications. There are many applications of a determinant, but in 12th standard I choose these three applications which are very important for you, and is the application of a determinant. First is the area of a triangle. Area of a triangle we have already discussed. Area of a triangle is in coordinate geometry, but area of a triangle can be evaluated with the help of determinant if the vertices of a triangle are given. This is the first application. Second is the solution of linear equations. If you have given system of linear equations, then you can also solve with the help of a determinant. And the third application is to find the inverse of a matrix. The inverse of a matrix also can be obtained with the help of a determinant. These are the three applications. Now come, we will discuss one by one. Now is the application of determinant. Suppose a x1 y1, b x2 y2 and c x3 y3. These are the vertices of triangle ABC. Triangle ABCA, these are the points. These are the vertices. X1, Y1, X2, Y2, X3, Y3 are the coordinate of the vertices. Now look at here. Suppose I take a determinant del as half of 1, 1, 1, X1, X2, X3, Y1, Y2, Y3. Suppose I take this determinant and I want to expand this determinant. If I expand this determinant, then what will the value of this determinant? Now look at here. The value of this determinant is 1 by 2 into 1 into this determinant, means x2 y3 minus x3 y2 minus 1 into, delete this row, this column, that means x1 into y3 minus x3 into y1 plus 1 into this 4, x1 into y2 minus x2 into y1, which is equal to half of x2 y3 minus x3 y2 minus x1 y3 plus x3 y1 plus x1 y2 minus x2 y1, which is equal to half of, where here is x1, here is x1. If you take common x1 here, this is x1 into y2 minus y3, y2 minus y3. Taking x1 common, plus if you take common x2, look at here is x2, here is x2. So if you take common x2, this is y3 minus y1, plus if you take common x3 from these two, x3 into y1 minus y2. But the students, this is the formula of area of a triangle. If these three are the vertices of a triangle, then this is the formula of area of a triangle. ये area of a triangle का formula है. We have already learned this in 11th class in the coordinate geometry. That means what happened? The value of this determinant explains the area of a triangle. So this is the one of the application. With the help of a determinant, you can find the value of area of a triangle. That means x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. The vertices will be given. Vertices will be given means x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. These six values are known. You know these six values. If you know these six values, put here x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3 and expand this determinant. Then you can find the value of a area of a triangle. So this is the one application of determinant to find the area of a triangle when the vertices are given. अगर triangle का vertices दिया गया है तो you can find the area with the help of a determinant. The next second application is A, B, C are 3 points. If these 3 points are collinear, अगर ये 3 points एक लाइन में रहेंगे तो कैन दे फॉर्म ट्राइंगल? दैट मीन्स ये जो ट्राइंगल करेंगे इसका एरिया कितना है? 0. सो इफ दिस 3 points विल बी कोलिनियर, अगर 3 points कोलिनियर हो जाएंगे तो द एरिया फॉर्म बाय दिस 3 points, ये 3 points जो ट्राइंगल करेंगे उसका एरिया कितना होगा? 0. सो द एरिया formed by these 3 points considering as triangle is 0. So these 3 points will be collinear if area of a triangle is this is 0. So ये 3 points collinear हो जाएंगे जब area of triangle taking these 3 points is 0. एरिया 0 हो जाएगा तो 3 points ट्राइंगल फॉर एरिया अगर 0 नहीं होगा तो ट्राइंगल होगा, एरिया अगर 0 हो जाएगा तो ये ट्राइंगल नहीं होंगे, एक लाइन में रहेंगे, कोलिनियर हो जाएंगे. सो दिस 3 points विल बी कोलिनियर इफ एरिया इज 0. सो दिस वैल्यू इज 0 एंड मल्टीप्लाई 2 हियर वी गेट दिस डिटरमिनेंट 1 1 1 x1 x2 x3 y1 y2 y3 is equal to 0. So you have given 3 points. You can test whether the 3 points are collinear or not. How? Find this value, the determinant of this value. If the determinant of this value is 0, then the 3 points are collinear. Simply find the determinant. If this is 0, then collinear. If this is not 0, then these 3 points form a triangle. You have given 3 points. To test whether the 3 points form a triangle or not, तुमको 3 points दिया जाएगा और क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा कि ये 3 points ट्राइंगल फॉर्म करते हैं कि नहीं, बताओ. कैसे करेंगे? फाइंड द एरिया. इफ एरिया इज नॉट 0, देन दिस 3 points फॉर्म ए ट्राइंगल. अगर एरिया 0 हो गया तो दिस 3 points आर कोलिनियर. एरिया 0 points कोलिनियर, एरिया नॉट 0 द points फॉर्म ए triangle. By this way you can test whether the 3 points form a triangle or not. Now one question given here, 3 points A21 B54 C76. These are the 3 points. To test whether the 3 points form a triangle or not. ये जो 3 points है वो ट्राइंगल फॉर्म करते हैं कि नहीं, अगर करते तो एरिया कितना है. तो फर्स्ट क्या टेस्ट करेंगे, जो ये 3 points वो ट्राइंगल फॉर्म करते हैं कि नहीं. हाउ कैन टेस्ट? हम एरिया निकालेंगे. फर्स्ट फाइंड एरिया. इफ एरिया इज 0, देन दे कैंट फॉर्म ए ट्राइंगल, मीन्स दे आर कोलिनियर. So here x1 y1 is 2 3, x2 y2 is 5 4, x3 y3 is 7 6. Now this determinant 1 1 1 x1 x2 x3 y1 y2 y3 1 1 1 x1 x2 x3 is 2 5 7 2 5 7 y1 y2 y3 3 4 6. So you already know how to find the value of determinant. If you evaluate this, then the value of this determinant is 4. That means is not 0. If this determinant is not 0, these 3 points are not collinear. If the 3 points are not collinear, that means they form a triangle. So A, B and C form a triangle. If they form a triangle, what is the area? Now area of triangle is equal to half of this determinant, half of 4 is equal to 2. The area is always expressed in square unit. So 2 square unit. So this is the area of triangle where the vertices are given. If the vertices are given, you can find the area of triangle. Now to solve the system of linear equations and the solution of a system for linear equations, in order to solve system of linear equations, there are many methods. There are different methods to solve simultaneous linear equations. Linear equations को solve करने के लिए बहुत सारा methods है, but using determinant, the method which is used to solve linear equations using determinants is known as Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule एक ऐसा मेथड है जो लीनियर इक्वेशंस को सॉल्व करेगा बट विद द हेल्प ऑफ डिटरमिनेंट्स. एंड In order to apply Cramer's rule, the first thing is what is system of equations. System of equations means it is the combination of two or more equations simultaneously. एक ही साथ टू और टू से ज्यादा इक्वेशंस रहेगा and your aim is to find the solutions. Solutions means to find the values of the unknowns, to find the values of the variables present in that equation. And in order to solve these equations with the help of a determinant, the first method is Cramer's rule. So Cramer's rule is used to solve system of linear equations with the help of a determinant. ये एक ऐसा मेथड है जो लीनियर इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करने के लिए हम अप्लाई करते हैं, बट दिस विल सॉल्व लीनियर इक्वेशन with the help of determinants. But the one condition is, in order to apply this method, number of variables must be equal with number of equations. वो जो सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस है वहाँ वेरिएबल्स जितना होंगे उतना ही इक्वेशंस होना चाहिए. Number of equations must be equal. If these two are not equal, then you cannot apply Cramer's rule. Look at here. This is a system of equations. System of equations means the combination of two or more equations. टू और टू से ज्यादा इक्वेशंस मिलकर रहेंगे, इसको बोलेंगे साइमल्टेनियस लीनियर इक्वेशंस और सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस. हियर आर थ्री इक्वेशंस and the number of variables are 1, 2, 3. Three variables, three equations. Number of variables is equal to number of equations. Then you can apply Cramer's rule. And Cramer's rule is used to solve linear equations with the help of a determinant. Look at here. Here there are three variables and three equations. How can we solve? हम Cramer's rule अप्लाई करके कैसे ये सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस को सॉल्व करेंगे, एक्स वाई जेड का वैल्यू कैसे इवैल्यूएट करेंगे. सो इट्स वेरी सिंपल ट्रिक, वेरी इजी ऑल्सो. इन ऑर्डर टू सॉल्व दिस सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस, ये सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करने के लिए द फर्स्ट थिंग इज यू हैव टू फाइंड ए डिटर्मिनेंट. एक डिटर्मिनेंट चाहिए, डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ कोएफिशिएंट्स. इन दिस इक्वेशन देयर आर थ्री वेरिएबल्स x, y, z and there are the coefficients of x, y, z. Look at here, the coefficients of x is a1, a2, a3. The coefficient of y is b1, b2, b3. The coefficient of z is c1, c2, c3. So you have to form a determinant with the coefficients of these variables. ये जो variables है, ये variables का coefficient को लेके एक determinant बनाना है. And that is the determinant of coefficients. So determinant of coefficients is named as, इसका नाम हम दिए delta. Delta is equal to a1, a2, a3 the first column, b1, b2, b3 the second column, c1, c2, c3 is the third column. तो first column में कौन रहेंगे? The variable x का coefficients, and in second column the coefficients of variable y, and in third column the coefficients c1, c2, c3 the variables z. फर्स्ट कलम में x का कोएफिशिएंट, सेकंड कलम में y का कोएफिशिएंट, थर्ड कलम में z का कोएफिशिएंट. तो ये जो थ्री वेरिएबल्स है, ये थ्री वेरिएबल्स का कोएफिशिएंट लेके हम एक डिटरमिनेंट बनाएंगे और दिस इज नोन एज डिटरमिनेंट ऑफ कोएफिशिएंट्स. एंड आफ्टर getting this determinant del, you have to find three more determinants and these determinants are named as del x, del y and del z. So how can we find del x, del y, del z? Remember, these three determinants will be obtained from this coefficient determinant. ये जो डेल्टा डिटरमिनेंट हम अभी इवैल्यूएट किए, ये डेल्टा डिटरमिनेंट से हम ये थ्री डिटरमिनेंट्स को इवैल्यूएट करेंगे. कैसे? del x is obtained from del y is also can be obtained from this. How? ये del x कैसे हम यहाँ से निकालेंगे? Look at here. Simply the constants here in the equation are k1, k2, k3. ये जो थ्री इक्वेशंस है, ये थ्री इक्वेशंस में constants क्या है? k1, k2, k3. Now put these constants k1, k2, k3 in place of the coefficients of x. जो फर्स्ट कॉलम में x का कोएफिशिएंट है, इसको रिमूव कर दो और यहाँ ये जो कॉन्स्टेंट्स है उसको सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो एंड b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3 अनचेंज रहेंगे. दैट मीन्स del x कैन बी ऑब्टेन्ड by replacing the coefficients of x का कोएफिशिएंट को रिप्लेस कर दो by constants. That means here substitute a1 a2 a3 as here you have to put k1 k2 k3 in first column. That means del x is k1 k2 k3. Second column, third column remains same, b1 b2 b3 c1 c2 c3. This is del x. Similarly, what will be del y? In order to find del y, change the coefficient of y variable. Replace b1 b2 b3 by k1 k2 k3. b1 b2 b3 को हटा दो और k1 k2 k3 सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो. तो here is del y. del y is फर्स्ट कॉलम अनचेंज रहेगा, a1 a2 a3. सेकेंड कॉलम चेंज होगा, कॉन्स्टेंट्स आएंगे k1 k2 k3 and here is c1 c2 c3. This is del y. Similarly, del z, how can you find del z? Change the coefficient of z. थर्ड कॉलम को हटा दो और कंस्टेंट्स यहाँ पे पुट कर लो. सो दिस विल बी a1 a2 a3 b1 b2 b3 and in place of c1 c2 c3 put k1 k2 k3. In this way we can find the three determinants del x, del y, del z. So now we have four determinants, del x, del y, del z. Now look at here, del is the determinant of coefficients. Del x is obtained by replacing first column by constants. Del y replace second column by the constants and similarly replace third column by constants to find del z. तो ये जो del x, del y, del z, ये थ्री डिटरमिनेंट्स हम अभी इवैल्यूएट कर दिए. इसके बाद केस से हमको मिलेगा द वैल्यूज ऑफ एक्स वाई जेड. सॉल्यूशन मीन्स द वैल्यूज ऑफ वेरिएबल्स. हियर द वेरिएबल्स आर एक्स वाई जेड. यहाँ वेरिएबल्स क्या है? एक्स वाई जेड. तो आवर एम इज टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स वाई जेड and the value of x y z are solutions. Now the interesting thing is the solution is x is equal to del x by del y is equal to del y by del and z is equal to del z by del. So these are the solution of this system of equations. So in order to find the solution, our aim is to find these four determinants. अगर determinant ये system of equations को solve करना है तो ये four determinants पहले जरूरी है. And this is the solution. This is the value of x, y, z. One question arises: if delta is equal to 0, what will be the solution? After one problem, I will discuss details about the nature of a solution. About the details nature of the solution. But before that, this is a system of three equations. यहाँ three equations है. If there are two equations in two variables, this is also same as three variable equation. That means if you have two equations, then in that case you will find del x, del y. Del will be second order determinant and these two also second order, and in that case x is equal to del x by del, y is equal to del y by del. This method is also applicable to any square matrix, any determinant, any system of linear equations where number of variables is equal to number of equations. Now one question is solved by Cramer's rule. 2x plus 3y is equal to 5, 3x minus y is equal to 2. In order to solve this equation with the help of Cramer's rule, first we have to find the determinant of coefficients, and the determinant of coefficients del is equal to, in first column there will be the coefficients of x and the coefficient of x 2 3, here is 2, here is 3. फर्स्ट कॉलम में कौन रहेंगे? x का कोएफिशिएंट, and in second column the coefficient y 3 minus 1, which is equal to, you already know how to find the value of second order determinant. Now the value of this determinant is 2 into minus 1 is minus 2, minus this is 9 and this is minus 11, which is not equal to 0. Dear students, if this del is 0, then there is no solution. Solution does not exist. So you must have to test whether this del is 0 or not. If this coefficient determinant 0 हो गया, if this coefficient determinant is 0, then solution does not exist. So here is not 0, solution exists. There is solution. Now look at here. Next to find del x. Del x means change the coefficient of x. Put constant in first column. Constants are 5, 2. Put here 5, 2, 3, minus 1. And this is minus 5 and this is minus 6, which is minus 11. Next is del y. Del y means replace the coefficient of y by constants. Change second column. First column remains same. First column ऐसे ही रहेगा. Second column 5, 2. And now is 4 minus 15 and it's minus 11. So x is equal to del x by del. Del x is here minus 11 by del is minus 11 is 1. Y is del y by del, which is also minus 11 by minus 11 is 1. So we find the solution. X is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. But dear students, dear viewers, many times what I observed, it's easy. ड्यू टू ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस मेनी टाइम्स स्टूडेंट्स गलतियां कर देते हैं, अप्लाई कर देते हैं ड्यू टू ह्यूमन एरर. द सॉल्यूशन may be wrong, but how can we select, how can we check that your solution is right? Simply check yourself, put these values, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. if these are solution, अगर ये solution है तो ये इक्वेशन को satisfy करे. Now x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. Put these values in any one equation. Suppose here 2 into 1 2, 3 into 1 3, 3 plus 2 is 5. So your solution is right. By this method, my kind request to all of you is, after applying Cramer's rule, please put the values of variables in any one equation and test whether the solution is right or not wrong. Now another example here. Solve by Cramer's rule. X plus y plus z is equal to 3, 2x plus z minus y is equal to 2, x minus y plus z is equal to 1. So here are 3 variables and 3 equations and can be solved by the application of a Cramer's rule. So in order to apply Cramer's rule, the first determinant is the determinant of a coefficients. Cramer's rule apply करने से first step क्या है? Determinant of coefficients हमको चाहिए. So the determinant of coefficient is del is equal to first column consist of the coefficients of x. First column में क्या रहेंगे? Coefficients of x and the coefficient of x 1, 2, 1. Second, the coefficient y. Look at here. The coefficient of y is 1, 1, minus 1, but not the coefficient y 1, minus 1, minus 1, 1, minus 1, minus 1. And the coefficient z in third column is 1, 1, 1. Here, look at here. Here is z, here is minus y. Generally what students do, they are writing 1, 1, 1 in the first row, in second row 2, 1, minus 1. So this will be 2, 1, minus 1. Generally the students write in this process. If you write this process, then the problem will be completely wrong. Look at here, first is z, second is y. So you have to write column wise in order to avoid the mistake. So this is the determinant of coefficient and you can solve this. You know the method how can you solve the third order determinant. After solving this, you will get the value of this determinant is minus 2 and which is not equal to 0. And I have already said if the delta is not 0, then solution exists. So here in this system solution exists. After getting delta non-zero, then you have to find del x, del y, del z, and del x is replace first column by the constants. Put constants 3 to 1 in place of here. So here is 3 to 1 and second column, third column remains same. 1 minus 1 minus 1, 1, 1, 1. And solve this, you will get minus 2. Similarly, del y, replace second column by constants. First column 1, 2, 1. second column is 3 2 1 and third is 1 1 1. Solve this, you will find minus 2. You will find minus 2. Solve this and del z replace third column by 3 2 1. इस थर्ड कॉलम है 1 1 1, इसको हटा दो और यहाँ पे क्या पुट करेंगे 3 2 minus 1. So this is del z and if you solve you will get the value of del z is minus 2. So we have del x del y del z. Now the value of x is del x by del x is minus 2, del is minus 2, minus 2 by minus 2 is 1. Y is del y by del minus 2 by minus 2 1. Z is del z by del minus 2 by minus 2 is 1. I have already said if you get the solution then simply put these values in any one equation. X1 y1 z1, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So your solution is right and this is the process to find the solution of system of linear equations by Cramer's rule. First is types of solutions. So before types of solutions, I want to discuss about the nature of a system of equations. System of equations means simultaneously you have given two or more equation. टू और मोर इक्वेशंस एक साथ रहेंगे तो इसको क्या बोला जाएगा, सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस. हम अभी जो इक्वेशन सॉल्व कर रहे थे वो सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस था, क्योंकि एक ही साथ टू इक्वेशंस, थ्री इक्वेशंस, टू और मोर इक्वेशंस एक ही साथ रहेंगे तो सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस कहेंगे. तो सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशन जो है वो टू टाइप्स का है. देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस. व्हाट आर द टू टाइप्स ऑफ सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस? वन इज कंसिस्टेंट सिस्टम, अनदर इज इनकंसिस्टेंट सिस्टम. क्या होता है कि in some system of equations solution exists, in some system solution does not exist. The solution of system of equations may exist, may not exist. If the solution of a system does not exist, means the system of equations has no solution. We will solve but we can't find any solution, we can't find any value of the variables. If the solution does not exist, अगर सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशन का सॉल्यूशन एग्जिस्ट नहीं करता है, अगर सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशन का सॉल्यूशन नहीं है तो दैट सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशन इज नोन एज इनकंसिस्टेंट सिस्टम. इफ द सिस्टम हैज नो सॉल्यूशन देन द सिस्टम इज नोन एज इनकंसिस्टेंट सिस्टम. इफ द सॉल्यूशन एग्जिस्ट देन इट इज नोन एज consistent system. Consistent system means solution exists. Inconsistent means solution doesn't exist. And in case of consistent system, if the solution exists, the solution may be one or more. One or more. So what is one solution? What is more solution? Look at here. You have solved two examples. In that example, we find x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1, z is equal to 1. Can you say how many solutions are there? ये कितना solutions है? जनरली हर स्टूडेंट्स, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स यही बोलते हैं कि सर ये वन सोल्यूशन नहीं है, मेनी सोल्यूशन है. नो, दिस इज वन सोल्यूशन, दिस इज यूनिक सोल्यूशन. वन सोल्यूशन मीन्स देयर इज ओनली वन वैल्यू टू एवरी वेरिएबल. जब हर वेरिएबल का एक एक वैल्यू हम निकालते हैं, इफ वी फाइंड ओनली वन वैल्यू टू ईच वेरिएबल, हर एक वेरिएबल का एक ही वैल्यू हमको मिलेगा, देन दैट सोल्यूशन इज यूनिक सोल्यूशन और वन सोल्यूशन. हियर x इक्वल 1, y इक्वल 1, z इक्वल 1. अनदर एग्जांपल, सपोज यू सॉल्व ए सिस्टम. सपोज तुम एक सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस को सॉल्व किए और तुमको मिला x इक्वल 1, y इक्वल 2, z इक्वल 4. सपोज मिला. सो हाउ मेनी सॉल्यूशंस? वन सोल्यूशन और यूनिक सोल्यूशन. x इक्वल 1, y इक्वल 2, z इक्वल 1. हर एक वेरिएबल का एक एक वैल्यू है. So this is one solution. And what is many solution? In many cases what happens, the solution exists like this. Look at here. In many cases, suppose you get y is equal to 2x, z is equal to 3x. Solution is like this. So what happens? If you take x is equal to 1, then y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 3. If you take x is equal to 2, you will find another value of y and z. x का जितना वैल्यू लेंगे y and z का उतना ही वैल्यू हमको मिलेगा. So here there are different many values of y and z which depends upon x. If you take different values of x, you will find different values of y and z. So this solution is not unique. This solution is not one solution. This is infinitely many solution. So however it may be, कुछ भी हो solution exist करता है. So solution may be one or more, but if solution exists, a system of equations is said to be consistent if it has one or more solutions. If solution exists, it may be one or more, then the system is consistent. If there is no solution, then the system of equations is inconsistent. So this was about the system of equations. हम अभी बोले system of equations के बारे में, consistent and inconsistent. Then is the nature of a solution. Solution, nature of solution and number of solution. हम अभी बताएंगे solutions का number क्या है, कितना solution कब आएंगे. Look at here, the consistent system and the inconsistent system. How can you find the number of solutions? You have given a system of equations. What will be the number of solutions? The consistent system is solution exists. Solution exists means two cases: one solution or many solution. So the solution may be unique, one solution or maybe many. These are the two cases. So what is the condition for that? The condition is if del is equal to 0. Del means which one? The del means the determinant of a coefficient. If the determinant of a coefficient, वो जो x y z जो वेरिएबल है उसका कोएफिशिएंट को लेके हम जो डिटरमिनेंट बनाए थे वो है del. And if that del is 0, then the solution is unique. Then there exists the unique solution. Then unique solution. So the solution will be unique. There will be only one solution. One solution means there is only one value to every variable. There will be one solution. The number of solution is 1 when del is 0. The determinant of a coefficient is 0. Del अगर 0 हो जाएगा तो there is unique solution. Unique solution means one solution. And the second case is many solution. If del is equal to 0 and also all the four determinants are 0, del is equal to 0 is equal to del x is equal to del y is equal to del z. If all the four determinants are 0, अगर four determinants 0 हो गए, but in case of two variable, two equations, then del is equal to 0 is equal to del x is equal to del y. These three. So if all the determinants are 0, then the solution is infinitely many. Then there exist many solutions. So del 0 or del 0, both is the case of a consistent case. But if del 0, nothing idea about del x, del y, del z. Simply del 0, del x, del y, del z यहाँ कुछ भी हो सकता है. Then one solution. If all are 0, there is many solution. Next is inconsistent system where there is no solution. Solution doesn't exist means inconsistent. When if delta is equal to 0, the determinant of a coefficient is 0, but del x, del y, del z are not all 0. At least one of them, at least one of del x, del y, del z is not 0. क्या है कि del 0 होगा, लेकिन ये जो del x, del y, del z है इसमें से एटलीस्ट एक होगा जो 0 नहीं होगा. एटलीस्ट वन नॉन जीरो डिटरमिनेंट. In this case, the solution doesn't exist. How? Look at here. We have x is equal to del x by del, y is equal to del y by del, and z is equal to del z by del. If del is equal to 0, if del is equal to 0, but at least one of them is not 0. ये सब 0 नहीं है, कोई एक नॉन जीरो है. सपोज del x 0 नहीं है, सपोज इज नॉन जीरो नंबर 5, then this is 5, this is 0, 5 by 0, 5 by 0 does not exist. So if there is non-zero number in numerator and 0 in denominator, then the value does not exist. So solution doesn't exist. In this case, the solution does not exist and the system is known as an inconsistent system. Again, from this case, another special case arises. Now I am discussing about that special case. Now an interesting relation is, suppose given system of equations is a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to 0, and a3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to 0. This is the given system of equations. Three variable, three equations. Now look at here one thing. All the elements in RHS are 0. This is such a system, एक ऐसा system है in which all the constants in RHS are 0. If all the constants in RHS are 0, then what happens? The system of equations with all zeros in RHS is called as homogeneous linear system. So homogeneous linear system means all the elements in RHS are 0. Now look at here. What happens? If this is the given system, then the determinant of a coefficient del is a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3. This is the determinant of a coefficient, and the nature of a solution actually depends upon this del. तो solution कैसा होगा actually del के ऊपर ही depend करता है. If del is not equal to 0, if del is not equal to 0, look at here. I am saying what will be del x. Del x means we have to put 0, 0, 0 here in a1, a2, a3. So this is 0, 0, 0, b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3. This is del x. And you know, if all elements of a row or column are 0, then the determinant is 0. अगर कोई भी डिटर्मिनेंट में all elements of a row, अगर एक रो और कलम का हर एलिमेंट 0 हो गया, तो that determinant is 0. So here all elements in the first column are 0. So del x is 0. Similarly, del y, you have to put 0, 0, 0 in the second column. Second column becomes 0, means the del y will be 0. Similarly, del z is also 0. So look at here. Del is not 0. Del x is 0. But we have x is del x by del. 0 by non-zero is 0. And also y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. So what happens in this case? In homogeneous linear system, if del is not equal to 0, del is not equal to 0 means solution exists. Solution exists. But as RHS is 0, so x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. This is the first case. If del is not equal to 0, in this case. Second case is if del is equal to 0. If del is equal to 0, what happens? If del is equal to 0, two cases. Consistent, inconsistent. If consistent, अगर del 0 हो गया तो two cases. Consistent हो सकता है, inconsistent भी हो सकता है. Consistent होगा अगर 4 determinants 0 हो जाएंगे. Del is equal to 0, del x 0, del y 0, del z 0. And inconsistent if one of del x, del y, del z is not 0. So here you see, if del is 0 and also we find del x, del y, del z are 0. So if all 4 determinants are 0, then there are many solutions. There are many solutions. But here what happens? Many solutions exist करता है. Consistent but many solutions. But here one solution is del x by del 0 by non-zero 0, but one solution is 0. X is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. In this case, one solution. In this case, many solutions exist, but one solution is x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0, where all the variables x, y, z are 0. In this case, where del is equal to 0 and all the variables are 0, then these solutions are known as trivial solution. Are known as a trivial solution. And if at least one of them is not 0, that means all x, y, z are not 0. If all of x, y, z are not 0, then the solution is non-trivial. If all variables are 0, then the solution is trivial. If all variables are not 0, then the solution is non-trivial. But for this, the condition should be the RHS must be 0. So here the delta is 0. So for homogeneous linear system, non-trivial solution will exist only when del is 0. Non-trivial solution of a homogeneous system exists only when the determinant del is 0. And the third application is to find the inverse of matrix, and I will discuss in the next class. Thanks.